Imagine this. You're listening to what sounds exactly like Beyoncé's Freedom, but it isn't Beyoncé. It's not even a cover by a human musician. It's an AI-generated track created in seconds by uploading or typing a few words into an app called Suno. And here's the kicker. Suno claims it doesn't allow copyrighted material. But what if I told you that stopping copyright abuse on Suno is almost laughably easy to work around? Today we're diving into the real and messy world of AI music generators. If you care about the future of music, tech, or even your creative rights, stick around, because what's happening right now will affect everybody, from casual listeners to major record labels. Before we dig deeper, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your take. Is AI-generated music the future or a threat? Your thoughts help shape these conversations. So what exactly is Suno, and why is there so much noise about it? Suno is an AI music platform. The pitch is simple: upload tracks to Remix or type lyrics and let the AI generate the music. It sounds like fun, right? It's useful for creators who want backing tracks without hiring a full band. But here's the catch. The official rule is that Suno does not permit copyrighted material. According to Suno, if you try to feed it someone else's hit song, it should catch that and block you. In theory, that keeps everyone safe. Suno, songwriters, and the record labels. That's the promise. The reality? It's almost shockingly easy to get around Suno's copyright filters. With a tiny bit of effort, anyone can trick the system into spitting out famous songs. We're talking about legitimate pop classics: Beyoncé's Freedom, Black Sabbath's Paranoid, and Aqua's Barbie Girl. All of these have been successfully replicated using simple tricks. How easy is it? All you need is a basic audio editor like Audacity. You can tweak the original song, changing the pitch or filtering vocals just enough to confuse the system. Once done, Suno lets you upload it. From there, the AI can recreate a version that's alarmingly close to the original. At this point, unless you're an audio expert, you might not even notice a difference. Well, imagine giving a robot a recipe for chocolate cake. The system stops you if you use a secret recipe, but you change one or two ingredients, and suddenly the robot makes a cake that tastes basically the same. This isn't just a loophole. It opens the door to massive copyright infringement at scale. Anyone could use Suno to flood the internet with knockoff versions of popular hits, instantly and endlessly. And this is exactly why the industry is fighting back. In June 2024, the Recording Industry Association of America filed a massive lawsuit against Suno and its competitor, Udio. The labels argue that these AI models were trained on their entire catalogs without permission. They call it theft on a massive scale, while Suno claims their technology falls under fair use. Suno's defense is that AI learns from music much like a human student does. But the courts are being asked, can a machine truly learn? Or is it just sophisticated plagiarism designed to replace human artists? This is the black box problem. We don't fully know what's inside these models, but if they can replicate a signature vocal style perfectly, it's hard to argue they aren't copying the source material directly. While major labels have the legal muscle to fight, independent artists are the most vulnerable. For an indie creator, your sound is your brand. If an AI mass-produces your signature style, you lose everything. This brings us to one of the most contentious points in the current legal battle: the protection of vocal likeness and artistic style. You see, copyright law traditionally protects specific recordings and compositions, not the general sound or vibe of an artist. But Suno's ability to mimic the unique rasp of a rock legend or the specific breathy cadence of a pop star creates a massive legal gray area. Imagine an AI track that doesn't use a single note from a Taylor Swift song, yet sounds so much like her that a casual fan can't tell the difference. Under current laws, that might not be theft, but many argue it's a violation of an artist's right of publicity. If your voice, your literal identity, can be synthesized and commercialized without your consent, then the very concept of being a unique creator begins to crumble. Imagine months spent perfecting your debut single, only for dozens of AI-made knockoffs to float around online a week later. That's not a hypothetical. With tools like Suno, it's a real risk for every artist today. The fact that these systems can be tricked so easily is a warning sign for the entire AI industry. We've heard about copyright issues with AI art and writing, but music is even trickier. Songs and lyrics hold deep meaning for people. If AI tools can hijack that creativity in just a few clicks, there are serious questions about who truly owns creative works in the digital age. So what comes next? Will platforms like Suno step up their protections, or will regulation have to step in? Laws like the EU AI Act and the US No Fakes Act are already trying to catch up. One proposed solution is mandatory digital watermarking, making it impossible for AI music to hide. But as we've seen, hackers and creators are already finding ways to strip these markers away. There is an ethical path forward. Some AI companies are building models trained only on licensed data, ensuring artists get paid. This artist-centric approach could be the middle ground we need. If you want to understand what's next for music and technology, this is a space you have to watch. The line between inspiration and imitation is blurring faster than ever. For more on this wild intersection of AI and creativity, click the related video, leave a comment with your thoughts, like the video, and subscribe for more tech trends that matter. Thanks for watching. We understand the impact of these changes on the industry. See you in the next video.